Hi, this is Maria. Welcome to my craft room today. Today we're making another beautiful, very easy Christmas card. This is One Horse Open Sleigh Designer Series paper. Isn't that this the most beautiful thing? I love this whole paper pack. It's so pretty. And Brightest Glow stamp set, because I find this so versatile. I love the stamp set. Okay. So let's get started. Here are your cutting instructions. Don't forget your instructions are also found at mariascraftroom.com, so you don't have to write this down. I have not done the cutting yet, so we will do that next. Let's get this off the screen. Okay. So this is Lost Lagoon, and we're using Lost Lagoon because that is the predominant color on this piece of paper. That's so pretty. I love that. All of this in here is Lost Lagoon. All right, so we're gonna cut this at, let's see, 5.5 this way, and at 4.25 we're going to score, because I want the tint to fold this way. So let me go ahead and burnish this, and we'll go on to cut our next piece. All right, so I want it to fold this way. All right, so now we need to decide, where do we want to cut here? I think I want all of this at the top, and we're just gonna cut it right, just like normal. Sometimes you want to adjust and decide where you want your image. Do we want to cut some of this top off? I think we will. Let's cut maybe 1/4 inch off the top, and you'll just have to play with this and see what you want. I'm gonna go 1/4 inch this way. We do have a ruler on the other side of the blade here, so we're just going to take 1/4 inch off the top, and now we're going to get our standard measurements here. So this will be 4, yeah, that's plenty. So we just took a bunch of snow off the bottom, and we need to decide which trees we're going to cut. Do we want these trees cut off, or do we want these trees cut off? I think we want these on the left cut off. So we will go this way to cut them off at 5.25. And that should give us a perfect little scene, and it does. Beautiful. All right, on the inside we're going to need a 4 by 5.25. Let's do 5.25 this way. That way I still have enough room to do a card base on that one. This side, I hate to waste paper. All right, so that will be our insert. Put this away. Make sure it's going to fit. These should be the exact same size. So one goes on the inside, one goes on the outside. And I have already cut my sentiment layer, which is 2.5 by 1. That's not 1. 2.5 by 3/4 inch. Let's fix that. All right, let's see. That is correct. 2.5 by 3/4 inch. I'm just looking at my little square here, and I noticed that that measurement was completely wrong. This is going to be our little sentiment layer. So these here are the correct measurements, and the blog will be correct, so don't worry about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this stamped. Let's do the inside first. That's just so pretty. It's got to be on the, got to leave it on the screen. On the inside, we're going to do wishing you a season of hope and light, and on the outside, on here, we're going to use to you and yours this Christmas. All right, so we need a couple of blocks. Let's see, we need to you and yours at Christmas, and wishing you, this one, wishing you a season of hope and light. All right, so we're going to use Lost Lagoon so that everything matches. I'm doing lots of matchy-matchy today. All right, so let's do this one first. Right in the center. Beautiful. And our sentiment on the front. Beautiful. We'll put this away. That is it for our stamping. This is a really, really easy card. All right, we're going to use liquid glue. I just find it way more forgiving than anything else. All right. And that just goes centered on the inside. Give yourself a nice even border all the way around. Beautiful. We're going to put a ribbon around this before we put that down. And I am going to do an attached bow because I love to do that. So let's see, we're going to go here. Right across the bottom, we'll put a bow. And let's go here. So I want my bow right here. So I'm going to grab, that's where I want my bow. This ribbon is still attached to its spool. I'm going to grab my bow maker. If you don't have a bow maker, my husband made me this. Just use a comb or a potato masher. I've got a video. I will try to link it across the top. So that shows you how to use household tools to do what I'm doing here. So let's make sure I have this measurement right. I'm leaving a tail off the side. I'm deciding where I want my sentiment. I want my bow here. So that is where I'm going to start. Behind the tines here, I'm going to go around and around again. So I have 2 loops on my bow maker. I'm going to go up and around through the back, switch hands. The loose piece will go over and through the loop and out the right side. Before you pull tight, make sure that your bow looks the way you want it to look and that your shiny pieces are facing forward. I'm looking at my bow, the front of my bow. And once you're happy, you tighten it and you remove it. Okay, and that makes an attached bow. Make sure you watch the video that's specific to bows so you see exactly how to make that. It's so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and attach this. I'm going to give myself a little tail on the end here so I can wrap that around. Beautiful. And we're going to use tear and tape to adhere this bow. I just find this the easiest way to do it. You can use whatever you like. So I'm going to turn this over and just put some tear and tape roughly in the area I want that ribbon to attach to. Take the backings off. Now I can put this on the front. Make sure it's where you want it. And attach that to the weighting tear and tape. If you're not happy with the placement, this is very forgiving. Just pick it up and move it. until your ribbon is nice and straight. Isn't it so pretty? And oh yeah, we're going to adhere this down with liquid glue. Right to the card front. Give ourselves our nice even border. That is so pretty. Isn't that just lovely? I love these little bows. Looks like snow. And then this will attach here. I think we need to attach this bow so it doesn't wiggle around. And I like glue dots because they're tiny. And they fit so nicely underneath the knot of the bow, and that way that bow does not move at all. So pretty. All right, and this can go right here on top of that ribbon. These, I think we'll just use dimensionals because these never fail me. All right, and we'll just put a couple of these down. Take the little backings off. Very nice. And then let's put some rhinestones, iridescent rhinestones. That's moving a little bit too much for me, so we're gonna do, let's see, we'll just use a glue dot. Let's see if that will work. Since it works so well under the knot, that's much better. Perfect. The iridescence, let's see, I think we should go over here. Let's put 3 on this one. So pretty. Isn't that lovely? Oh, I love that. I love that. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you are notified when I post a new video. Super easy. The paper just does all the work for you. I just basically put a bow on top. Thanks for watching.